Hi you guys, it's Jamila Tallulah, and I am here for a junk journal today. This is what I stayed up until 3:55 this morning finishing up because I was like, I can't go to bed till I get it done. I don't have the cover finished as far as like decorated, but I've got all the papers in here that I wanted to put in here. I'll probably do some stamping and whatever. But this is number 28 of 30, you guys. I'm so excited. I'm actually going to make my goal of 30 junk journals, mini albums, or altered books in 45 days. And if I can get the last few in, like over this weekend, it'll be in less than 45 days. Sweetness. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you. Actually, I made the cover out of a file folder, and I put a little slit here to use the tab for it with the folder. So it's like that goes in there. So it's a file folder. I put some duct tape on the binding edge to make it stiffer. And then I figured once I add the pattern paper, the cover will be really stiff. I wanted longer stitches, so I put in 7 holes this time. But it's got one signature. And what had happened was I was sick of, I have these scraps, everybody has scraps. And I was like, this is getting on my nerves. So I was like, I'm just going to throw all these things into one book. And there you go. So this is probably the junkiest junk journal. Except for it doesn't have junk, it's all paper. Well, no, that's not true. So here's a card. Here's some book pages that I put some doilies that I had been messing with on. Here's an envelope, a piece of vellum that I had cut for a different project, a little piece of this paper, and there's all kinds of paper in here, so from different brands. There's no rhyme or reason. This is in here. I had, if you can see that, it's embossed. I had embossed this so long ago. This is embossed, not with an embossing folder, but with that Fiskars blue thing where it's that you have to put on a plastic thing and you got the folders, and yeah, I have that. Some heavy paper that I got from work. This was some free paper. It's so adorable. I love those little daisies. Free paper. That was with a magazine. This is part of a calendar. I had originally made it a box using Paper Kits tutorial. But then I cut the box up because I made I didn't have a lid to it. So I cut it up and I made it into a pocket on this side. See, it's from that. And I got this last week at the grab bag sale. Some more paper, scraps. These are all scraps of stuff that was in that bag. And I was like, these are getting on my nerves. So there's like a cupcake one. There's no stamping in it. I just sewed all the stuff together. These are some of those cards that are in, the photo boxes at Michael's and whatever. So I folded those in half. There's an envelope from Michael's. And I just like this little piece there. And this is a piece of packaging from Prima. An envelope. And see, I cut it here so you could open it up. I hope you can see okay. I'm sitting on my couch, which is why you can hear the television. Some little flaps. And you see, I just put them in all kinds of order so they'd be spread out. I think this is that's some Christmas paper, actually. Some copy paper. This is some paper I got from Tuesday morning. A piece of scrap craft. And then, of course, it's sewn down the middle, so it's the other half of everything. And I was like, there's that piece of packaging that I told you was from Prima. And I put it in upside down. Oh, well. I just liked it. I thought that was pretty packaging. I forget what was on it. That might not be pretty. Yeah, it is. And so here's this, and the other half of that Michael's envelope paper, the other half of the cards, paper. Yeah, that's just right there. Thank you. And this was a little piece left over. So yeah. I was like, these scraps of paper are getting on my nerves. And I was surprised because I actually got a whole bunch of that box cleared out. Well, it wasn't a box. It was a sleeve. And I didn't do anything special. There's no stamping, no corner rounding, no nothing other than that. So that is my book, and you can see how I put the duct tape around the spine. And I actually used the how a file folder has the 3 marks on it where it's folded. I actually use that as the spine, 2 of those, so that it has a 1/2 inch thickness, so that it can be filled and grown and whatever. And I think even though I have this little closure here, let me get it in focus for you. I think that even though I have that closure there, I think I might do something else so it actually stay closed. So anyway, that is my 28 of 30, and I'm so excited. I'm almost done. I can't believe it. Yeah. I got 29, 30. Oh my gosh. I was thinking, okay, my math is like so off. I don't know. I was thinking 5. I think because I had 25 for so long, so that was just like, oh my gosh. So yeah. And then pretty soon I'll do a video with all 30 of them, minus the few that I sent out. Okay, bye.